If you have $0 to your name right now, the second, and you are in need of some fast cash, then you might want to stick around and watch this video. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's important for anyone considering financial options. Navy Federal Credit Union Overdraft Protection Program, commonly known as the OOPS account. Now, if you've ever felt that sinking feeling when you have accidentally overdrawn your account, or if you're just curious about how to manage your finances better, stick around and I'll go ahead and break down the requirements, the benefits, and how you can effectively use the service. Now, let's go ahead and start by addressing the basics. What exactly is the OOPS account? Well, Navy Federal Credit Union has designed this feature to provide members with a peace of mind. Now, it acts like a safety net for your checking account. Now, when you don't have enough funds to cover a transaction, the OOPS account allows you to borrow up to $500 to cover the cost without being hit with an immediate overdraft fee. Now, this key tool is to help you manage your day to day expenses smoothly. Now, I'm sure you're curious about what all do you need to know, so stick around and we'll go ahead and break this down. First off, what are the requirements to qualify for this overdraft protection? The number one requirement is a membership. First and foremost, you need to be a member of Navy Federal Credit Union. Now, this credit union is primarily serves military members and their families. Now, if you're eligible, it's an excellent financial resource to consider. The next requirement is a checking account. Now, you have to maintain a checking account with Navy Federal. Now, this can be your standard checking account or another type of account that they offer. Next will be account record. So your account needs to be in good standing. This means no pending negative balances and consistent usage. So if Navy Federal sees that you have direct deposits that come into your account either weekly, bi-weekly, daily, or monthly, you will be considered and be eligible to apply for the OOPS account. Now, Navy Federal Credit Union looks at your banking habits. So, again, maintaining responsible financial practice is important here in order to get the OOPS account. Next, they look at your transaction history. So they often require a history of direct deposits into your checking account. This stability shows that you are likely to restore your account balance soon, which is also, a really plus for them. Now, you'll also have 30 days to pay on your OOPS account, whether that's getting direct deposit or just paying your account before your direct deposit date. Another thing that they look at, which they really don't take that in consideration, is your credit. Now, just like most lending services, Navy Federal does conduct a review of your credit worthiness. They want to make sure that you can manage this form of credit repayment responsibly. Now, even though credit is not required in order to open up your OOPS account, they still kind of look at your credit. Now, they do not conduct a hard credit pull for the OOPS account. You are simply just applying for credit with your account. Now, you may be wondering, what are the real benefits of having this OOPS account? Well, let me share a few key advantages that can ease your financial journey. Number one is flexibility. Now, life is unpredictable, as we all know. Maybe you have an unexpected expense or simply miscalculated your spending. With the OOPS account, you won't have to worry about bounce checks or denied transaction, which I think is a plus. Next is reduced fees. Now, typically, overdraft fees can really add up, often reaching around $35 or more per transactions, but the OOPS account, you can avoid these fees altogether and only repay the amount that you borrow. Next will be build trust. Successfully managing your overdraft protection will enhance your financial history with Navy Federal. It demonstrates that you can handle loans responsibly and opening doors to financial products like credit cards or personal loans in the future. So I definitely think it is a great option. Again, if you do have something that comes up and you don't have all the funds to cover that transaction, and to also build that relationship or that relationship with Navy Federal, which I always speak about. It's definitely important having a great relationship with them in order to get banking products. Another thing is no interest. Now, this might surprise some of you, but there is no interest on the $500 that you borrow through the OOPS account, which is a big plus. So just sit back, pay back the borrow amount as soon as you receive your next deposit. So now that you understand the benefits, let's talk about how to set this up. The application process is straightforward. First, you want to make sure that you visit a branch. I always recommend visiting a branch if your concerns. Um, the staff is friendly and eager to help you with any questions and get you set up. Next would be your online account management. So if you prefer the comfort of home, which I know I do, you can easily apply through Navy Federal's online banking portal, or you can also just give them a call. Now, you want to make sure to read through the terms and conditions. It's vital to understand what you're agreeing to and how the program functions. Now, with the OOPS account, you can also it also covers overdrafts from checks, ATM withdrawals, and debit card transactions. For the fees, they do have a $20 overdraft fee, but you are not hit with that fee right away. Another thing is the daily limit for the OOPS account. You are only able to borrow up to $550. And there is no guarantee that enrolling in the OOPS does not guarantee you that overdrafts will be covered. And you do have a 30-day window period to bring the account balance to positive state. So if it is beyond 30 days, you will just call Navy Federal and they will be able to work with you to get your account back in positive, but only use this OOP option if you know that you are able to go ahead and take care of whatever balance that you have on the account. Now, in summary, the Navy Federal Credit Union's OOPS account is a fantastic resource for those who need a little extra cash in their finances. Now, if you found yourself frequently worrying about overdrafts or unforeseen expenses, consider taking this next step to financial security. Now, thank you all for tuning in today. If you found this information helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more financial tips and insights. Until next time, take care of your finances, and I will see you all in the next video.